Hey, what's going on there, guys? Y'all do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if y'all don't mind. It helps my channel out greatly. I sure appreciate it. So, somebody had said that Michigan, or let me rephrase that Alabama was barely going to get by Cincinnati, and that Michigan was going to beat Georgia. And it's going to wind up being Michigan and Alabama playing for the national championship. Now, I will say, if Georgia comes out sloppy during this game and don't come to play, they will lose. No ifs, ands, or buts. Now, will Kirby Smart and this coaching staff have these players ready and prepared to come out and play? Will they play different than what they did against Alabama? Let's hope so. Now, if Michigan gets a lead on Georgia, Georgia is not a come from behind team to win. They are not a come from behind team. Georgia has to have the lead in order to win. Now, Georgia has led in games all season, except for Tennessee. The Tennessee game, Tennessee got the lead on them first. And, of course, Georgia led Alabama for about 5 minutes of that game, 10 minutes of that game. And then once Alabama scored, it was over. Now, if Georgia comes out and is dominant on all cylinders, offensively and defensively, then Georgia will win this game. Georgia's defense and offense, like I said, is going to have to be clicking on all cylinders. Now, Michigan has two good running backs. Jordan Davis, Devontae White are going to have to be on their A game, and they're going to have to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going that. I'll rephrase that once again. Georgia's defense is going to have to be dominant. They're going to have to overpower Michigan's offensive line. Georgia cannot depend on their linebackers to blitz. If they do, that is going to open up the middle of the field, and Michigan can beat them over the middle. Our defense has to play defensively sound football. Our offense has to be clicking on all cylinders. Whether it's Stetson Bennett that starts or JT Daniels. Now, I can tell you, and I said it in my last video, don't expect to see JT Daniels starting this game. Now, yes, us Georgia fans, keep talking about Stetson Bennett. I've heard people say Stetson Bennett's a good football player. He's a good quarterback. Yes, he is. When he's playing Tennessee, South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Florida, Kentucky. Yes, he's a good quarterback. But when he gets into big games, he cannot manage a game. Stetson Bennett isn't the quarterback that is going to win you the big game. Kirby Smart and this coaching staff, you would think by now they would see that. We cannot depend on our tight ends to make all the plays. Our receivers are gonna have to step up and make plays. And that's up to Stetson Bennett to get him the ball. Once again, if Georgia comes out on fire and wants to win this game, and they clicking on all cylinders offensively and defensively, Georgia will win. Michigan will lose. Now, I believe it's going to be a good game. Let's hope Georgia learned their lesson to that loss to Alabama. Let's hope during this time of preparing for Michigan, they've straightened some mistakes out. Let's hope they've put that loss behind them and goes into this Michigan game focused and ready to play. Georgia's DBs are going to have to tighten up. They are going to have to play bump and run coverage on these receivers. They cannot give them 10 yards in space. They're going to have to play these receivers tight. We cannot let these receivers get in open field. And that is Georgia's defensive backs' problems. They stay way too far off of receivers. And they give them about 10 yards. This is Kirby's this is Kirby's last chance. To me, I believe if he fails to play for the national championship, he could be on the hot seat. So Kirby Smart and this coaching staff, hopefully, after the Alabama loss, hopefully they went back to the drawing board. And our offensive line has to improve and open up holes for these running backs and block better for the quarterback, whether it's Stetson Bennett or JT Daniels. Matt Luke, I don't know if he deserves another year at Georgia coaching the offensive line. Georgia's offensive line has been terrible and embarrassing. And Stetson Bennett is going to have to play smarter when he has the ball in his hands. He cannot panic and just throw the ball away or throw it into coverage. And that is his main problem. Yes, he's a mobile quarterback. And that's another reason why Kirby Smart plays him. But the problem is when he starts scrambling and starts running out of the pocket, he gets lost, he gets nervous, and he throws the ball up for grabs, just trying to make a play. Instead of go ahead and run out of bounds, or throw the ball away. Or if there's 5 yards of open space, run it for 5 yards. But I'm looking for this to be a good game and a close game. Good luck, Michigan. Because I believe after the loss to Alabama, Georgia knows what they have to do to play them again for revenge. These players are wanting Alabama again for the national championship. I appreciate y'all watching my video. Y'all do me a favor, leave some comments down below. And like I said, if you're a first time watcher, y'all do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, share button, and hit that notification bell down at the bottom. I sure appreciate it. Win, lose, or tie, I'm a dog fan till the day I die. Go Dogs.